Hi everybody, my name is Nia, and this is my first book haul. I know I have not put up a proper introduction to the booktubing community, but over the past 2 hours I found that um improving is not my forte right now. Tonight maybe. So maybe at a later point I'll put up a proper introduction, but for right now this is gonna do. So let me just jump into it. The first book I've got is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Look at the pretty cover. I like the pretty cover. Pretty, 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 pretty. Essentially, as far as I know, as far as I've read and I'm not going without giving a lot of the book away, it is about a girl named Alina who is basically found that she has a power that she has never known that about. And it just randomly comes out of her all of a sudden. Obviously, I've been reading it, and I know it's a kind of a haphazard, backward summarization of the book so far, but a lot of it I don't want to give away, and words are not good for me tonight. All right, next book is Zombie vs. Unicorns by Holly Black. Edited, actually, by Holly Black and Justine Larbalestier. I butchered the name. Sorry. I know this is actually a pretty old book. I think it's like a 2-3 years at the least. But this is a book I've been really wanting to get for a while now, and I finally was able to get it. So I was just like, yeah, I'm grabbing it. You should have seen me at the bookstore when I got it, because I did a little happy dance in front of my boyfriend and everybody who was in the bookstore. So I'm very happy to get this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be reading it soon, but hopefully soon-ish. Yeah, that's vague. The next book I got is The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. I think that's right, because everybody I've watched about Maggie Stiefvater, that's how they pronounce her last name. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. This is the second book in the Raven Boys series. Not sure if it has another name for the series besides Raven Boys, but I have the first book, and I was in the middle of reading it, and I had to stop reading it for some reason. But I plan on going back to it, so I wanted to make sure I got this book. So I want to stay recent with this series, because it sounds, and it was very interesting. So I kind of want to just make sure I have it, and even if I don't get to reading it, I will have it, so that then maybe I'll have the whole series, so that when I do decide to start reading it, I can just start picking it up and just reading all of them at once. It's a pretty good deal. The next book I have is Slated by Teri. This is the first book in the Slated series. Essentially, it's about a girl who gets a second chance at life after she's been found to be a terrorist, I do believe. I don't know a lot about it, and I read the first page or so of it, and it seems pretty damn cool. So I'm like, yeah, let's read it. Let's get into it. And the cover looks pretty cool, so I was like, it can't be too bad. Yeah. And the third to last book I have is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I've heard so many reviews about this, and when I first heard about it, I wasn't really interested, but then I've listened to a lot of other booktubers do their reviews. They've given rave reviews for this book, and I was kind of like, should I read it? Yeah. And then when I started to read when I read another description about it, I kind of was like, it sounds pretty good. And then when I got the book and read the first page, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a good book. So I got it. Yeah. So I'm not sure when I'm going to, again, this is another one where I'm not sure when I'm going to start reading it. Hopefully it's going to be sometime in the next month or so. But it'll be sometime soon, yeah. Now, I also read manga, watch manga and read anime. And I'm hoping to do manga and anime reviews. So, for the manga portion of my haul, I've got books 1 and 2 of the Dawn of Arcana series by Toma. So these are the first two. This is number 1, and this is number 2. I haven't really read it, and that's a lie. I read the first chapter of it from Shoujo Beat website, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna like it exactly. The artwork is amazing, and some of the storyline is the whole idea of it's pretty good. So far, essentially what I've read from the back of it, it's about a young princess named Nakaba. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but a young princess named Nakaba who has been betrothed to Prince Caesar. I'm saying Caesar. And Prince Caesar is the enemy of Princess Nakaba's people, and basically the betrothal was kind of like a peace treaty of sorts. And you find out that Prince Caesar is kind of a jerk. Very, they say he's possessive, but when the first chapter I read, he kind of sounds very abusive. But overall, it seems like it's going to be a good manga series. I'm probably going to start I'm not sure when I'm going to start reviewing manga, but it probably is going to be sometime soon. Manga, I can bang out in a day. Two mangas like this I can bang out in a day. So it's probably going to be one of the first reviews I have up. But that is the last of my whole book haul. I have nothing else to show you guys. I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing because I buy a lot of books. And I'm not sure if I had mentioned I'm a bit of a slow reader. I maybe read about 3 books in a month, and that's because a lot of it's because of the fact that I work a lot. And I mainly read on the bus. That's one of those things. I just read on the bus instinctively. Another thing I'll sometimes read when I'm home. But overall, I do love to read, and I'm hoping to bring a lot of content out for you guys. So, this is my first book haul. Alright, see you guys.